Good Monday evening. I'm Chief Meteorologist Chris Holcomb from the 11 Alive Weather Impact Team, and it has been a hot day out there today. I normally don't start off by showing you our almanac, but this is the story of the day today. Look at this. We had a high temperature of 99 degrees this afternoon. That definitely made it the hottest day of the year out there so far. Our low this morning was also a mild 78. You know when you're going to start the day 2 degrees below 80, that it's going to be a warm one out there. And we did hit 99. Now the record is 101. So even though that was really hot out there and well above the average, we're 9 degrees above the average. We should be around 90 for this time of year, but still, excuse me, not a record. The record 101. That was set in 1952. So for today's date, that record is going to stand out there. Last week we issued an 11 Alive weather impact alert for today, tomorrow, and we did originally have it in effect until Wednesday, but we're taking Wednesday out because it looks like it's going to be a little cooler, or should I say not as hot on Wednesday as what we were dealing with today. We're also going to see some hot air here tomorrow as well. Maybe not 99. We're thinking more like 97 or so for the daytime hours tomorrow. But I just wanted you to see this to soak it in. There you see it, that 99. We just missed that triple digit mark by just 1 degree. And now here we are, just after 9 o'clock at night on a Monday, and look at this. It is still very hot out there. We have temperatures at 84 degrees. Now, this was hotter last hour, but we just had a little shower that came by near Hartsfield-Jackson, and it dropped the temperature there just a little bit. So 84 right now. Compare that to 88 in Peachtree City, 88 in Thomaston. Look at Rome, still at 88 degrees, but over on the east side, not quite as hot because there was a better coverage of showers earlier today over to the east of us. Gainesville's 82 now, Athens is 81, Covington 79. These areas on the east side today did see some really hot air. In fact, it got up to 100 today in Athens, and I know Macon's not showing up on the map here, but Macon is right there. They had a record high temperature today when it got up to 102 degrees. So plenty of hot air all around, and it's not only hot temperature-wise, but when you factor in the humidity, it makes it feel even hotter. We had heat index values today in the metro area, 103 to 105. Earlier in Covington, we had a heat index value of 112. And in Athens, it was around 108 a little bit earlier. Now those heat index values are coming down. But again, at 9 o'clock at night here, it feels like it's 92 degrees in Atlanta, feels like 96 in Rome, also feels like 96 in Peachtree City, as well as in Thomaston. So very hot out there. The humidity levels don't make it feel any better. It makes it feel worse. And we're just going to continue with another intense hot day here tomorrow. We're holding on to that 11 Alive weather impact alert for Tuesday, but remember, we took Wednesday out of the alert because now the models are trending. I mean, it's still going to be hot on Wednesday at around 92, but it's just not that intense heat that we've been dealing with like we had today. Now, tomorrow, we're going to see the heat index values again around 103 to 105. As we have been telling you since last week, keep yourself hydrated, drink plenty of water. Some people take, use sports drinks or electrolyte drinks just to keep that hydration going there in your body. Also, take breaks. Don't push yourself. Don't overexert yourself out in this heat. Give yourself permission to take breaks because your body really needs it because it works extra hard to cool itself down. Now, we're not the only ones dealing with all of this heat. There are millions of people around the southeast and around a big part of the country here. In fact, let me widen out just a little bit more, and you'll see there all of these states back out to areas of Nebraska into Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, and then of course closer to the Mississippi River here in the southeast, moving up toward the north, even up toward the Great Lakes states. All of those areas in orange, that's where we see a heat advisory. Where you see the pinkish color, that is an extreme heat warning. And then what you see down here in South Georgia and in North Florida, that's an extreme heat watch. So we are in that orange color with a heat advisory. Now this is going to be in effect through 8 o'clock tomorrow night. We do not have an advisory in effect for areas in northeast Georgia. That comes as far south as Pickens County, Dawson County, Fannin, Gilmer, you're not in it. Lumpkin County isn't in it. White County is not in it. Habersham isn't in it. Towns Union and Rabun counties are not in this heat advisory. Temperatures there, yeah, they're still going to be hot, just not quite to those heat advisory criteria. Now, again, all the orange is a heat advisory. That includes all of Metro Atlanta. But go out just to the east of us and you see these counties here into Putnam County, Jasper County, Morgan County, and Greene counties. That's where there is an extreme heat warning that is in effect. Now for tomorrow, I want you to notice here the red colors that we have indicating a lot of heat that we'll have around, but the purple color has disappeared, and that's the extreme heat. So we are starting to trend down just a little bit, especially going into Wednesday and on Thursday. Look at this, where there's not even any red showing up here because we're not going to see as much of that extreme heat around as temperatures start to trend down a little bit more. Here's a look at live radar. Now we have had some showers around a little bit earlier. I mentioned those over to the east of us that helped to drop the temperature. And now this evening, a lot of those showers that have been developing have been falling apart. There's still one holding together though out I-20 coming out of Paulding County, out of West Cobb and Southwest Cobb County into Douglas County here, right along I-20. You can see that with that heavier rain and even some thunder and lightning in association with that. We had a couple of showers here in Atlanta. This one developed on the southwest side a little bit earlier, not too far off from the Ben Hill area, pushed down to near the airport, and that's why those temperatures dropped just a little bit at the airport. And now that's well down to the south into just beginning to move into parts of Fayette County. I want to take you in a little bit closer to this one that we have right over Douglasville right now. And you can see that still has some heavy rain, some thunder and lightning. This is really right along I-20. So if you know anybody going out into that direction or either out 78 there, along Highway 5, there's Winston, Douglasville. That is pushing down toward the south and it's just kind of drifting into that direction. And we do have some lightning in association with it. Let me put this, do a count on this, and it'll be for the past 15 minutes here. Well, it's showing 0, but we do have some of those strikes there that were just showing up over the last little while. We also had some good rain out I-20 over on the east side a little bit earlier through parts of Rockdale County, into Newton County, Morgan County, pushing down into Putnam County. As those were moving down to the south, they pretty much fell apart. They had some thunder and lightning even in parts of DeKalb County. Not too far off from Stone Mountain, we had a good cell that came through there a little bit earlier with some of that heavy rain and the thunder and lightning in association with it too. Not much going on over North Georgia right now, just a few of these showers on the south side. We're seeing a little bit more of that trying to develop in parts of Fayette County right now. It looks like a little outflow boundary is trying to develop there with a couple of other showers that are kicking up. And then around the southeast, really hot in a lot of places. And it's just in those areas with that heat and humidity, we're seeing a few of those scattered showers that are developing out there. Here is a live look. This is our tower cam right now. This is in Decatur. We were looking over toward the east, toward Stone Mountain just a little while ago at some of those showers. And now things are, it's harder to see now, of course, that it's darker. The sun went down at 8:41 tonight, so we're starting to see it get a little bit darker here in the 9 o'clock hour. Here is a view at Hartsfield-Jackson. You can see some of those darker clouds up ahead, and we had a couple of showers nearby Hartsfield earlier, but again, close enough to try to drop that temperature there just a little bit. Now, here is another cool view of our tower cam at Arizona Avenue in DeKalb County, looking over toward the west. I was showing you those showers over on the west side. Look at this right here, okay? That is one of those rain shafts from a pretty good thunderstorm there. That is looking out toward Douglas County. This is in DeKalb, looking westward toward the city. There's another rain shaft right there. And did you see that? When I was looking this a little bit earlier, you can see some of that lightning there emanating from those clouds, those really tall clouds from far away with some of those lightning strikes that they're oh gosh, look at that one. You even saw that cloud to ground lightning in association with that. So this is a great vantage point that we have from this tower cam looking over. And it's really hard to believe we're in DeKalb County there on Arizona Avenue, looking westward toward the through the city and beyond the city, And that is the cell that we can see there from this vantage point. That's all the way over into Douglas County with all of that heavy rain that is coming down right now. And of course, a lot of that lightning in association with it too. So a really cool view. Here's a look at really that summary of the day. I mentioned and showed you that high that was 99 degrees and that low this morning that was 78. Now I know you're not seeing 99 here on this graphic, but at 5 o'clock it was at 98 degrees. And so it was somewhere between 97, 98, and 99 that it did bump up, or 97, 98, 97 again, that it did bump up to 99 degrees for that high temperature. But never quite made it to the triple digits here in town. Now take a look at the forecast track for tomorrow. These are going to be the heat index values, or how it feels to you at lunchtime tomorrow. Feeling like 98 in Atlanta, feeling like 100 in Covington, Athens, and Eatonton. What's going to be tricky with not only our temperatures tomorrow, but those heat index values, is going to be which areas will see some of those showers developing, because then you could quickly see those temperatures falling. So this is showing us getting up to maybe 99, 98 for the heat index, higher heat index values in Covington, Athens, Eatonton, and Thomaston, maybe even in Rome and Dalton, down in LaGrange, Carrollton, maybe those higher heat index values, because we may have a few showers developing here in the city, which will kind of keep it down a little bit. Then going into Wednesday, another day with heat index values in the mid and upper 90s. And you saw that over in Athens bump up to 100 briefly, and then again on Thursday, maybe bumping up to 100. But we see the intensity of not only the temperatures, but also those high heat index values just trending down just a little bit. So here's the planner for tomorrow. It's going to be another mild start. Temperatures at 77. We'll have dry conditions. Once we get into the afternoon hours, we're going to see a better chance for a few scattered showers to develop. Still with that humidity coming in, still with plenty of heat around. I do think we'll get up to 96 for the actual high temperature tomorrow, 96, maybe 97 in spots. But you can see those scattered showers or any additional cloud cover will help keep those temperatures down just a little bit more. So here's the forecast track. Watching a couple of those little spotty showers that are out there now, they're going to be dying out this evening. And then by morning, it will be dry for those of you who are headed out early tomorrow morning, and even at lunchtime, still dry here. And there you see in the afternoon, it's not like an organized system or an organized line moving in. It's just we're seeing that little bit of a flow here from the east. Any showers that develop and from the north, any showers that develop and push to the south. Now we could see these showers multiplying and growing in coverage here during the evening hours tomorrow. And this is actually showing a better coverage of that in the evening, especially, this is at 10 o'clock tomorrow night, especially over on the east side and toward Athens, down toward Covington, that better coverage of some of that heavier rain. And then again, anything dying out again on Wednesday. Then in the afternoon on Wednesday, still watching a few of those scattered showers redeveloping, maybe some of those right over the heart of the city on Wednesday afternoon. So we're just going back to that 40 to maybe even 50% chance for showers over the next couple of days. And with that additional chance for rain and additional clouds around, that could keep those temperatures down just a little bit. We're only talking by a few degrees, but at least not as intense as it has been. Thursday, another dry start in the afternoon. Some of those scattered showers, that'll be with us too. So we've got a 40% chance for showers Tuesday and Wednesday, 50% Thursday, back to 40% on Friday, as well as on Saturday. And the models indicating over the next 7 days, we could see maybe an inch or more of rain scattered around our area. And again, that would all depend on just where those heavier showers decide to develop, because not everybody is going to get the same amount of rain or the same intensity and coverage of the rain either. The temperatures are going to start trending down. We go from those mid 90s tomorrow to 93 Wednesday, lower 90s Thursday and Friday, and then 85 degrees on Saturday, as we are going to see a front move in, an easterly flow settle in, almost like a wedge here in the summertime, to bring those temperatures back down. So we still have that 11 Alive weather impact alert for Tuesday. Highs near 96. This is mainly because of the heat, but still we'll have some scattered showers that'll be developing out there. Then going into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, trending down to the lower 90s, but those rain chances at 40 to 50% here for those days, holding at a 40% chance for showers Saturday and Sunday, 30% on Monday. But look at the weekend, as that wind shifts coming out of the east, we go back down to 85 Saturday, 81 on Sunday. I'm going to tell you, there are some models trying to hold us in the 70s here for the weekend, but I'm going to keep it in the 80s and then lower 80s again on Monday. Thanks for watching us for this extended weather update here on 11 Alive Plus and Weather Impact 24/7. We again are going to be watching these hot temperatures really close tomorrow, and any storms developing. We'll have updates throughout the day right here on 11 Alive Plus and Weather Impact 24/7. Thanks for watching.